What is up, guys? Welcome to Friday stream, the last day of the week, where we're catching significant price action both on BTC, crypto, and equity land. Good things are happening today, going into the 3-day close, and actually the last day, last trading day for the stock market today was pretty violent moves to the upside on SPX and Nasdaq, where you have the highest daily candle close ever and the highest weekly close ever. How's it going, Vince? Yeah, I'll be updating my browser as soon as I end the stream. It's my promise. I'll give you my word on that. When you tune in on Monday, my browser will be updated. But thanks for reminding me. So good price action across the board today. Yesterday, everything was looking somewhat bad, although we retested the hard line of this ascending channel and had somewhat of a good reaction from it. And look at today, the price action. Are you going for the highest daily candle close since September 30? So the highest daily candle close of October could be confirmed in just 2 hours here, chat. And actually, we talked about having four red days in a row might come to an end rather today or tomorrow, and just today was the day that buyers stepped in both in equity and crypto, pushing for a 4.2% candle right now in BTC, and also almost touching the 200 moving average again. But the important thing about here is that you could be confirming and putting down a confirmation low down here regarding this drop that from when the month started on October. And if we actually manage to hold this confirmation low down here, it will be quite significant, because it would imply that you're continuing to hold that uptrend that started here on this higher low in September 7, the first higher low of this downtrend, and then the first higher high on September 28, and now possibly a second higher low, confirming that this is finally a market structure break from this downtrend of this lower highs and lower lows that we've been on since March 14. And that will be pretty cool. Also, I'll be showing you guys on USDT dominance what's also that implying. But the daily is looking fantastic. You're losing that negative momentum once again. You're above 33 on the RSI reading, so you're back in neutral on the RSI, and you're possibly confirming here a double bottom on the RSI with a lower low here being confirmed if we actually catch follow through the weekend. But the coolest thing about this, it's the 3-day time frame here, chat. Look at this magnificent bullish hammer candle, which will be confirmed in just a couple of hours, and that could give us the possibility of not going into a full momentum reset, and rather get somewhat of a valley and start printing strong positive momentum once again on the MACD histogram, and getting finally the performance from this triple bullish divergence that we have here on the MACD histogram from this lows that come all the way back from March, and actually maybe confirm that this whole positive momentum accumulation here on the MACD histogram is very much real. Although you did have a throwback here from the breakout line that you confirmed on September 24th. You had a throwback here, and now possibly and hopefully they'll run it up into fresh highs. And actually, the target for this accumulation of positive momentum is all-time highs of positive Momo. So that would be insanely bullish for BTC. That would basically finally breaking out of this range of death that we've been on for the past 6 months plus. So cool price action here on BTC, just holding this EMA of the Bollinger Bands up support once again, and also this indicator of moving average also holding the buying signal here. It was flashed on September 24th, then you came down for a retest of the moving average, and look at now, this 3-day close will also be closing above the moving average, and with serious buying absorption down here from the lows on this wick. If I pull up here my other chart, you can see also the retest to the hard line respected you're just below 64.9k to 63.5k, and if you're able to flip that level, then things are gonna get really interesting in my opinion, because we talked about this level when we were here. I'll tell you guys, like, this probably is not gonna break out on the first attempt because we're a little bit overextended from the lows, but maybe we get a pullback, and on the second attempt we're finally gonna break out from this long-term descending range, and I expect fireworks after we do, massive candles to the upside, and hopefully we clear 72k and go into price discovery. And also seasonality is really positive for that, because like Q4 of the election year is usually pretty bullish for crypto, and the polls are leading that Trump might be elected as the president of the United States, which also be bullish for crypto, because he plans on firing Gary Gensler, which has had a campaign against crypto assets and crypto companies for the past 4 years, and might finally bring the basically regulatory clarity for altcoins, and we might get that rollover and on Bitcoin dominance. That would be pretty sweet. Let's go to Bitcoin dominance, because it's going somewhat of on a tear today. It's up 0.6% on a bullish engulfing candle. Your highest daily candle close will be confirmed since October 7. You're losing that negative momentum that you were printing yesterday. Flat on the RSI, but if you turn on the 3-day here, look at this nice little bullish hammer here. Printing strong positive momentum on the MACD histogram. That's a little bit odd, because you'll be closing green and you're still on the 60 points on the RSI, so you're still in the bullish control zone here for Bitcoin dominance. So I've been trying to somewhat catch a reversal out of Bitcoin dominance, but it's been on such an ungodly uptrend that I'm not gonna be calling for any more reversals until you lose 57.2%. This inflection zone from 2020 and 2019, and also before you start putting lower highs and lower lows consecutively on the chart. You would, for example, you would want to see this lower high get respected, put in a lower low, then another lower high, and then maybe we could start talking about a potential reversal here. But that's not happening. You see Bitcoin strength, you see a strong bounce, and an immediate rally on Bitcoin dominance. But that's somewhat healthy. A lot of people would say usually Bitcoin dominance doesn't top until BTC is well above price discovery with strength, with big buys and with volume. That's when usually market participants come in and start bidding altcoins rather than BTC, and you get that famous altcoin season, something that's not forecasted here anytime soon. That doesn't imply that some altcoins could outperform BTC. That could still happen, but yeah, that's what's going on Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin against the SPX, actually green today, up 3.7%, going for a bullish engulfing candle and the highest daily candle close since October 7. And hopefully, I actually deleted this the other day because I didn't have much faith on it, but hopefully you start to confirm somewhat of this reversal pattern down here of an inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. Your breakout line will be just around here for you to confirm this reversal pattern. That will be pretty cool to see Bitcoin once again outperforming the SPX, because the stock market has been outperforming BTC since the stop of March 13. And to see Bitcoin strength, you need to see Bitcoin outperforming the SPX. And on the 3-day time frame, just look at this candle, man. Just a huge wick of absorption, of buying absorption to the downside after you had this 3-day close of death on I think was this on Tuesday. It closed this basically death doji star candle on the 3-day time frame. Now you're going for the opposite kind of a bullish hammer price action from the lows here. So pretty cool. You're losing that positive momentum on the MACD histogram, but if BTC catches any strong bets, I'm sure they'll start printing stronger and stronger positive momentum in here too. and you're flat on the RSI, so it's not that much to say. Regarding the Bollinger Bands, you're above the EMA here again on the close, so that's somewhat cool. And let's talk about the big elephant in the room. In my opinion, this is the most important chart right now for me. Is USDT dominance. We talked about this yesterday with all of the sell-off occurred about 5.8%. Why do we have such a big fixation with 5.8%? Is because it was a strong support from the bear market across 2022. And you can see here, I had a lot of chopping price action when we drop here, and ultimately when you lost the level, you just went into the lowest low of this downtrend. And it had a hard time breaking it on October 3rd, and now even had another somewhat of a lower, like an equal high on the daily candle close, on going for a bearish engulfing candle. And also the lowest daily candle close could be confirmed since September 30 in an hour and 53 minutes, chat. Just the kind of price action that you want to see here. Maybe you start developing somewhat of an embarrassed head and shoulders here. Left shoulder, if we don't take into consideration this huge wick from the liquidations from August 5th, the head, and then the right shoulder, this could be starting to look into a nice reversal pattern to return the bull market into the bull market basically into the traders and the investors of the crypto asset class. But that's in my opinion the best thing that could happen. You're losing that positive momentum in the MACD histogram, confirming a double top here on the RSI, going for a close below here the neckline and below 50, by the way. Just bearish, you could say there's bearish confluence on the MACD, not any kind of divergence so far, so that's cool. And on the 3-day time frame, look at this continuation to the downside, chat. Look at this, bands. You have a massive bearish hammer will be confirmed just a couple hours here on USDT dominance, and you were losing this negative momentum, but hopefully you could start picking up steam again within the next few weeks and start printing stronger and stronger negative momentum once again, and finally give the performance from this bearish divergence here on the MACD, which is also the same bullish divergence that we have on BTC, but this is the opposite side. It's also a distribution of positive momentum that started here on the top of late March. So it's starting to look, man, that they'll start printing stronger and stronger negative momentum once again on here on the MACD histogram of USDT dominance. So this is huge. You have this double bearish retest to 200 moving average, failed to get back above it. You're rejecting 5.8% again. Lower high structure. This is a lower low regarding this one, and this is another lower low regarding this other one. You could argue this is lower high structure, my bad. This is a lower high regarding this one, and this is another lower high regarding this one from September 6th. And you also have a lower low on late September regarding this low from August 22nd, which could give us the setup of 3 falling peaks, not just on the MACD histogram, but on price, which could imply that the composite operator, the market participants, are distributing USDT dominance here above here, pushing against resistance and a former support and an inflection zone from the bear market. So this, in my opinion, is the best chart right now in crypto, not only BTC. I think this looks better. Just a 3-day time frame on USDT dominance. This is pretty relevant. So get that into your heads whenever you're feeling somewhat bearish or fearful. Just turn on USDT dominance, 3-day time frame, and look at this rejection from the 5.8% area, this massive bearish hammer, and a continuation of the sell-off that started on October 3rd. So maybe chat, maybe October was real after all, and we get the price action with the serve after this uptrend on USDT dominance that started here since March 13, since the first low here. Of course, you do have a higher high and higher low structure, but when you're starting to look somewhat distributive above here, maybe, just maybe, you're you're getting that reversal into the into the 4.85 to 4.8% will be your next support if you're able to clear 5.2. And if you lose 4.8, that will be huge, because you'll be tagging the lows of the downtrend down here, in my opinion, because this was a strong resistance to 2020 through 2022. So I think that your next logical target here is 5.2 and then 4.8%. So hype in the chat for USDT dominance today, chat, providing the alpha for us. Let's talk about some altcoins. I'm gonna pull up Ethereum today, being outperformed both by BTC and Solana today. Although it's green, it's up 2.6%. It's going for the highest daily candle close since October 1st. It's battling with putting down the highest daily candle close of the month, but we'll see. They'll have to basically gain just $20 for getting the highest daily candle close of the month. But you're losing that negative momentum on the MACD histogram. You're flat on the RSI, so it's pretty cool. Let's check out the 3-day. So look at the 3-day here. You have a continuation of the uptrend, of this bottom. You're holding the 200 moving average as support, reacting and getting bought back up. After any time that you lose the 200 moving average, you almost immediately reclaim it. You're back above $2,332. Actually, yesterday was a retest of that level to a T. Your next logical resistance should be 2,542. And if you're able to clear that, chat, you're looking at 3K right away, because there isn't much price action in between 2,500 and 3K here on Ethereum. It's just basically up and down territory. So, and you could also argue that they could start building an inverse head and shoulders reversal pattern down here. You have the left shoulder, then the head, and then the right shoulder here, if they actually manage to hold this confirmation low down here. Let's check out ETH BTC. So ETH BTC is red today, it's like we were saying. Sadly, you're going for a bearish engulfing candle here today, down 1.4%. We were getting a little bit excited down here on the 3-day, that putting potentially confirmation low, like at the first higher low of this downtrend. It's been a while, a long while since you have seen a possible higher low on ETH BTC, but of course, we were confirming and catching follow through out of yesterday's bullish engulfing candle. What did they do today, chat? They just basically sold every momentum that you have above here. Any price action that was catching follow through to this engulfing, they just invalidated today, chat, with BTC strength. Although you're still printing strong positive momentum on the MACD histogram, but you're still on the 34-point area of the RSI. And this is what we talked about, chat. Every bounce that you get on the bearish control zone below 40 points on the RSI, more likely it's not going to be a strong bounce. And on the opposite side of things, any bounce that you get on the 60-point area or above, it's going to be a strong bounce because the buyers are in control in that regard on the oscillator. Of course, we're looking at the 3-day time frame, so I would just give it some time for this. Maybe come into this reaction area from this historic resistance to support level. Maybe you overshoot it a little bit to the downside, but I expect to somewhat carve out of a bottom below here at the 3,700 to 3,600 SAP value area on ETH BTC. Let's go to Solana. Solana outperforming both BTC and Ethereum today, going for a bullish engulfing candle, and your highest daily candle close is October 6th. Losing that negative momentum in the MACD histogram, the RSI back above 50. You're still below the 200 moving average, but you reclaim it $144. This inflection zone from early April 2022 is complacency shoulder. Now you're now back above it, but what's really interesting to me is still BTC. But first, we're gonna look at the 3-day time frame. 3-day time frame, just continuing the reversal from this bearish engulfing candle from the end of September. Printing strong positive momentum once again on the MACD, and flat on the RSI, just straight up neutral on the RSI. Bollinger Bands compressed, and you're basically reclaiming the moving average. So anytime that you're compressed, you want to stay above the moving average. You don't want to be at risk of this compression being volatility that breaks down to the downside. So let's go to Sol BTC. What Solana is doing against BTC, against the King. You're going for a green day. You're up 0.8% on the day, catching follow through out of yesterday's. A massive bullish hammer down here. You're going for the highest daily candle close since October 6th. Is that right? Yeah, October 6th. Losing that negative momo on the MACD histogram. You have bullish confluence on both oscillators, and also the RSI is pretty flat. Let's turn up the 3-day time frame. Look at the 3-day here. You're below the moving average of the Bollinger Bands, and you're getting compressed. So you do want to see a reclaim of that Bollinger Band moving average if you want to see a continuation of price action to the upside. And you also, what you want to see here, chat, on Sol BTC, it's a reclaim of 2300 and 23.8k basically. This reaction zone from October 2021 and from January 2022. So you do have lower high structure here. This is a lower high regarding this one. This is a lower high regarding this one. Since basically this up thrust from March, but you also have a higher low structure. So you are on lower high structure, but also a lower high. So this is starting to get a little bit like compressed. If you like just could picture it like this, could be somewhat of a pennant, although it's not like that. You know, you have to draw it something like that or whatever. Like, I'm sure you can do something better. It's just not as clean, but you get the idea. So BTC entering somewhat of a no trade zone on the 3-day time frame because you're too compressed here. But my bias been to the upside here on BTC. I think that Solana being the risk on indicator for the entirety of the cycle, I think that Sol BTC will break to the upside, which reminds me, here on the weekly time frame on the MACD histogram, you have an inverse head and shoulder setup on Sol BTC here. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, and now this is the right shoulder, to which you're losing negative momentum. And I expect once you finish losing negative momentum and get a full reset here on the oscillator, I expect that you'll start printing positive momentum once again. Look at for how much time you printed positive momentum on Sol BTC here on the weekly time frame for 57 bars, 400 days. So of course this was a bear market price action. You were not going up here on Sol BTC, but you started printing strong positive momentum either way, which ultimately lead you into this parabolic expansion to the upside. So just giving you that guys that heads up, because it's not that often that I chart the weekly time frame, because I usually don't go live on Sundays. But there is actually a trade setup on the weekly time frame on Sol BTC on the MACD histogram, which is a reversal of the negative momentum. So if I have to guess and have to bet on the structure to which side is going to break out after this massive range that you've been on since basically December 2023, you slightly set up a higher high, but nothing else. My bet is going to be that Sol BTC will continue the rally to the upside and will actually take all-time highs on Sol BTC. One thing that you have not even done, for the entirety of the cycle. So pretty cool things going on here on Sol BTC, and you're actually losing that negative momentum once again on the MACD histogram, about to flip positive for the first time since August 10, man. It's been 2 full months since you have not seen positive momentum on the MACD histogram for Solana against BTC. So just giving you guys the heads up on what might be going on Solana. Let's check out some altcoins. I know my boy Benz loves checking out altcoins, like vaporware altcoins, meme coins and whatever I'm showing you. So let's go see some good performance today, chat. Let's go see some good performers. I think that meme coins steal today's performance. You do have some exemptions. For example, ENA is up 25% today after the unlock. Is actually building a cool setup that we're gonna go through. But let's see what's it's been interesting lately. So let's check out Sui. Sui is up 11%. Yeah, shitcoins are here to stay, Benz. S coins are here to stay for sure. So Sui, it's up 11% today, going for a bullish engulfing candle, and actually a 3 rising methods pattern will be confirmed here today on Sui. Look at this classic pattern, a continuation pattern here on Sui. It's just, this is out of a book, It doesn't get any more clean like this, man. You have 3 red candles in a row, and then 1 massive bullish engulfing candle that's will be going for the highest daily candle close on Sui since March 27, man. And this will actually be the second highest daily candle close in Sui's history. So have that in mind. You did have a triple bearish divergence here. Apparently it doesn't matter. You did have this nasty bearish divergence here on the MACD histogram. Apparently it doesn't matter either, because Sui is just too strong, man. Continuation pattern will be confirmed in 1 hour and 38 minutes. 3 rising methods, just out of a book. So I'm glad we took a look at Sui, and let's pull up the 3-day time frame here. Oh my God, look at this massive bullish hammer, catching follow through out of the previous 3-day bullish engulfing candle, about to rival the highest 3-day close in history. You're about 70 points on the RSI, so you're overbought, but you're in the bullish control zone, printing weaker positive momentum, but still positive momentum in the MACD histogram. Just incredible. Up only since this low from September 3rd, man. Sui has been quite the outperformer of large caps and centralized exchange coins. Tell you that, man. So good things going on Sui. Of course, Aptos following, but with less strength. When you usually have such a big runner, like Sui, people might get a position on Aptos being like, oh, Aptos is like the catch-up play, Aptos will run hard because it's lagging Sui, it's following Sui. That might be true, but usually more often than not, what happens is that you wanna bid the stronger coin either way, man. Like Aptos will do great, but it'll do worse on the pullbacks, and Sui will do better on the bounces, just like on what you're seeing here today, chat. So just a market lesson here from your old Beatbox pal. Let's check out MicroStrategy, because it was on the headlines. Oh my God, 15.9% today. Jesus Christ, I didn't know it was such a banger. Highest daily candle close confirmed for MicroStrategy Incorporated. High all-time highs in price action. Bullish engulfing candle. Printing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram. Entering above 70 points on the RSI. So you're overbought, but still in the bullish control zone. If MicroStrategy looks like this, man, I don't know what to tell you. This is a company that basically buys BTC on leverage. And BTC is just trading 15% below its all-time high, but MicroStrategy is doing this. If this is not like I don't know, like a sign of what things might come for BTC, I don't know what it is. On the 3-day time frame, also insane, highest 3-day close ever. Bullish control zone on the RSI, about to reach 70 points, building strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram, the highest positive Momo you have seen since March 28 for MicroStrategy. So that's all I'm gonna go into TradFi today, because Just altcoins are too juicy right now, man. I'll tell you that. Look at SPX 6900. Oh my God, recovering from the death. Look at the bounce, like from the lows today. SPX 6900 is up 53%. You're going for a bullish engulfing candle. You had all-time highs today. It's going for the highest daily candle close ever. This thing doesn't seem to end, man. You're on a 92-point reading on the daily time frame. Extremely overbought, extremely parabolic. Let's not even talk about the 3-day. 3-day also at the 98-point level with no pullbacks, man. No pullbacks on this thing on XPX 6900. And also, bro, like, it's been how many green 3-day candles in a row? Let's see this. This is the volume, I think. Dude, this chart's so insane I cannot even. Okay, so what's this green too? Okay, so this was the first one. So I think this is the one. Yeah. You're going for 12 3-day, green 3-day candles in a row, chat. I mean, not 12, 11. 11 3-day candles, green candles in a row. This is insane. I've never seen anything like this. Ever. I've never seen 11 3-day candles in a row. That's 33 days, man, of just stupid price action to the upside. So if you're in it, I hope that you made money, because I wouldn't I wouldn't turbo blast it here. That's me, you know. MOG also catching cool price action today, going for the highest daily candle close since August 1st, man. Yeah, cool price action. You could have a possible reversal pattern here. You have an inverse head and shoulders. Look at this. Left shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder here on MOG. 62 reading on the RSI, above the bullish control zone. Losing that negative momentum in the MACD histogram. Let's pull up the 3-day to see what's doing. 3-day looks spectacular, man. Just a bullish hammer to close the 3-day time frame. Your highest 3-day close since July 29, building strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram. You're 2 points shy from the buyer's control zone on the MACD histogram. So just meme coins have just ridiculous strength right now. And talking about a potential reversal and strength today, ENA is up 25% today on a single candle, going for the highest daily candle close since October 1st, reversing like the entirety of this pullback that started on September 30. And you look at this, chat, look at where you're building here, an inverse head and shoulders reversal pattern. Significant volume coming in. It's nothing crazy, but it's not like it's on low volume, so this is real. You're losing that negative momentum in the MACD histogram, and you have a potential bullish divergence, a potential hitting bull div on the MACD histogram, where you have a higher high in price and a higher low. A lower low on the MACD histogram. Let's check out if the 3-day is doing anything. So the 3-day is going for a bullish engulfing candle. You have the same structure here. Of course, this has been down only, but I've read that the unlock on ENA was done. I'm not sure when the next one's coming, but that might be the reason for people pumping this ticker today, because it's been down only since TGE basically. Let's see a measure move target out of this inverse head and shoulders here. So it will be 48% measure move target from the neckline. So let's imagine that you break out, I don't know, next week. 48% will give you 61 cents on ENA, almost a 2x. I mean, not almost, but good enough. So yeah, if you don't want me looking at meme coins, there you have a utility coin, because why not? Renzo is doing somewhat like the same. All of these BC shitters, man, they're starting to print the same picture. Embarrassed head and shoulders. Apparently everything's gonna go up now. The real question is whether meme coins will outperform still, or will utility outperform. Let's see it, man. I have my index here. This is meme coins against utility on Sol, going for the highest daily candle close ever, highest price action ever, entering price discovery, ultimate strength. You know, just not paying attention to this bearish divergence whatsoever. 80 points on the RSI, 80 points on the RSI. So deeply overbought, but on the bullish control zone, also printing strong positive momentum on the MACD histogram. Again, look at, you've been building strong positive momentum for so long now here. So yeah, I don't know when the reversal's coming, but this was quite the rally, man, on meme coins against utility here on Sol. This is a whiff plus Bonk plus Punky against Radium plus Jupiter plus Jito. So you could argue 3 blue chip meme coins, like 3 somewhat of a mid caps against 3 mid caps on utility, and this is the performance, man. There for you to see. Like, look at the performance on meme coins against utility. So if that's the real question, let's see. Let's talk about WIF today. It's up 13%, 13.8%, going for the highest daily candle close since July 21st, chat. Recovering the 200 moving average, going on a massive spring from it. This bullish retest to the $2.23 apparently was very much real yesterday. Look at what it did, you know. Just did a slightly higher high, shallow pullback into this previous support and resistance area, and just bam, 13% gainer. 68 on the RSI, bullish control zone, printing strong positive momentum in the MACD histogram. Again, just when you thought that the positive moment might be over, they do something like this, chat. And on the 3-day time frame, actually is going for the highest 3-day close since June 5th on WIF, man. And highest reading on the RSI ever, all-time highs on the 3-day time frame for WIF since it was listed on Binance. So the 64-point levels on the buyer's control zone, highest positive momentum ever built also on the 3-day time frame. So this looks poised to go higher, man. Look at this Bollinger Band squeeze here that finished on September 24, and just reclaiming a 3-day close outside of the bands, which is really strong in my opinion. If you want me to look at anything, to chat, just write it down right now, because today is going to be a quicker stream since it's a Friday. So yeah, check out Retardio. It's up 13% on a day, man. Going for the highest daily candle close ever. Did not manage to put all-time highs, but massive volume also coming in. You're at the 75-point level on the RSI, so you're overbought, but on the bullish control zone. And the 3-day time frame is at the 68-point level, so in the bullish control zone, also printing strong positive momentum. And it's going for the highest 3-day close in history. So looks good. This is my meme coin index here that I made the other day. Look at this reaction, going for the highest daily candle close ever. Going again above 70 into overbought, staying on the bullish control zone. And regarding the 3-day time frame, man, I don't have any data on the oscillators, but definitely going for the highest 3-day close in history. So yeah, just great price action today overall, chat. Let's hope that this time around is real. The buyers are able to reclaim the 200 moving average, and that finally we might be doing the thing that get us above this tedious range that we've been on. This nightmare of a trading range that we've been on for 220 days. We could finally start seeing some bullish price action again on the crypto asset class. So remember to smash that like button on the way out. You didn't give me any likes yesterday, so I appreciate you guys smashing that like button today, at least. I'll be seeing you guys live on Monday. If I'm going live on Sunday, I'll let you guys know, but I don't think I'll be able to. But maybe if conditions are good, I'll go live for the weekly close. Y'all stay safe. Have a great week.